The Princess Who Couldn't Stop Sneezing. Chapter 1. Some years ago, in a far, far away realm, far away from us, but quite near to its neighbors, indeed, there was a prince who was named Roman. This prince was a very common and ordinary person. Therefore, he felt quite impelled to be what everyone expected from a prince like him. For starters, according to the norms, he had to be handsome, almost beautiful. But Roman was quite average looking. He wasn't very tall, but he wasn't short either. He wasn't well built. He wasn't ugly. Nevertheless, he wasn't good looking, and the glasses he wore, in spite of not being really very thick, gave him a fragile aspect, pretty distant from what the prototype of the Prince Charming one, and which all the princes were looking for in order to marry. In conclusion, according to his aspect's description, we can perfectly understand that when Roman wasn't wearing his crown, which by the way was too big for his head and made him lose his balance every time he wore it on his head, he could be easily mistaken for a regular person. This young prince, because he was young indeed, was in age to get married. In order for Roman to inherit the crown and government, it was imperative for him to get married. His mother believed that the lucky wife should be a princess. To begin with, he had to wear those tight suits that made him look skinnier than his regular clothes. Another of the royal requirements was to be an excellent dancer. The dancing was followed by fancy dinners where he was supposed to eat little and talk a lot. It seemed that the princesses were obsessed with marrying to a beau. He was definitely not willing to go under plastic surgery. Marrying a princess had a high degree of difficulty. To make matters more interesting, the suitor had to fight dragons, tigers, or at least clowns. I suppose that by now it is perfectly clear that Roman had no interest in getting married to a princess, who besides of being demanding would be prim. He still hadn't met one that was nice or charming.